Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes, sweating eyes. Who am I? Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side, pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi Todd, nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's the CasKILLA, Jessica McCaskill, weighing in at 132 pounds. She's 5'6" tall, and her reach is almost 69 inches. And standing across from her, the undisputed champ, it's Katie Taylor. She's 165 centimeters tall with a reach of 168.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
It's the CasKILLA, Jessica McCaskill, one of the best fighters in the world today, who fights out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA. Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it, fighting out of Ireland.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Chicago, Illinois, here is a women's 2-weight division world champion and an undisputed women's welterweight champion of the world, Jessica McCaskill. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now, from Bray, Ireland, here is a 2-division undisputed champion of the world, introducing simply the best, Katie Taylor.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Neither fighter willing to slow down. He wasn't ready for that counter. There's a counter shot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. After their first fight back in 2017, Katie Taylor called Jessica McCaskill the best she'd ever fought.
Jessica McCaskill, Katie Taylor. Now let's look at this fight. The first fight, they fought 10 rounds. Katie Taylor was sharp, beat it to the punch every time. The back end of the fight, that's when she started to wear a bit. That's when people at ringside saying, is she losing it? What's happening here? That's when McCaskill came back, started to pull back the fight, making Taylor have to really dig in deep and get it. But Taylor's timing is everything. She knew when to turn it on the last minute of each round, the last 30 seconds of each round, towards the back end. But it was obvious she was timing towards the end. Of these signs? Are these signs of a timing fighter? We don't know, but I tell you this. Taylor needs to be on her A game. Otherwise, it's going to slip away.
Punch, counter punch. The courage on display here is incredible. counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The greatest female. Let's talk about McCaskill in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Focus, center.
Good word. I don't need to load up.
Doesn't matter. We've done so much better before. Just forget that round. That's in the past. You're already.
You'll take it now. She's ready to go.
Here's the bell for round 2. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh no, Katie Taylor hurts. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wait.
Whoa, Johnny! And that is that! It is a knockout! What a win! She never saw that body punch coming, and those are the ones that will do you in. Let's see it again.
I've got to see that again.
Are you okay? You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.
It's time for the talking to... She is the CasKILLA.
This bout.
So much hype surrounding. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. A straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Time they drop their guard, they get caught. She wasn't ready for that counter. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. How about that time counter shot? Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Nice count. Jessica McCaskill is down. She never saw that punch coming. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Just how powerful this woman is. One-punch knockouts.
Mic off.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. McCaskill in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. We just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I like that. I'm happy.
Your shot's off and don't give her anything. Go back and win.
You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. That's good play. That's good boxing.
Don't worry about it. I need you to go back out there and I need you to win this round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
I don't want you to load up. Don't be...
It was a bad round. We don't care. Just go out there and...
But you'll take her out. She's ready to go. Look at her. She's shit.
On to the second round. Johnny, she looks pretty good right now, but how do you think she's going to hold up after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
After their first fight back in 2017, Katie Taylor called Jessica McCaskill the best she'd ever fought.
I worry about Taylor. Last few fights I've seen, she's tired towards the end. That's not the old Taylor I know. I think she has a good few more fights left in her, but there is a way to get the win. McCaskill knows that. McCaskill may start earlier because she knew she'd do well in the second half of the fight. She knows what she's got to do. Is this the night? Is this the night Taylor loses? We don't know, but we know it can go. We know it can happen.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
It's always targeting my ovaries.
Mic off.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter shot by her. Straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about McCaskill in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Job.
Now you're switching off. You've done all your...
Mic on.
Just keep her on the end.
Use it. Switch on. Get...
on to the third. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
She scores with that counter. That counter shot lands. There's a counter shot. Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. A perfect counter shot. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Good counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. McCaskill in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
She's hurt. She's ready to go. She's finished.
I need you to get back out there and switch on. You
better go in there and finish her. Don't let her get back into the fight. Don't give her no free shots. Keep smart. Don't let her get back into the fight.
We have bad rounds. That's fine. We don't care.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
She got clipped by that counter. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Oh no, Katie Taylor hurts. How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Catch and shoot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. To see Katie. Let's talk about McCaskill in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You're starting to make this.
Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Let's switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget that jab. And don't get carried away. Think about
win this one. So get your mind back. Get your focus.
Don't let her get back into it.
Time for the 5th round. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Incredible work rate. Look at her now, getting loose, feeling the ring a little bit more. Beautiful counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just when you thought we'd see a... Pull her right there. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurts. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A straight right just misses. very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about McCaskill in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off.
Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
Get your mind back on the job, get back out there, and win the round.
Don't go looking in there for one shot at a time. Set her up. You'll take her out. She's ready to go.
There's the bell to start round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter shot. These punches coming from every angle. Failing to score with that right hook. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to not...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, McCaskill might get knocked out. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. Perfect counter lands. Talk about McCaskill in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Defense on the end of what you do.
There's the bell to start round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. She catches and counters. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. The CasKILLA goes down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Just missed with that jab. They exchange punches. That uppercut can't get through. Swing and a miss with the jab. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about McCaskill in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Terrible round that is. Come on.
Mic on.
Great
Now
run.
my
Love
makeup
that.
is
What are you
ruined.
doing?
Much better. She's not in your
Mic off.
league. Come on.
So that's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in here and there.
This round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win.
And we enter the 8th round. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Good counter punching. Nope, that jab not going to score. Nice counter shot by her. Nice counter punch. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. The greatest female, perhaps of all time, is in trouble of going down. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A lot of effort being exerted here. She got clipped by that counter. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who. Pick a side. Only two options: be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time. We already on the way. Better get themselves in line. Thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisha. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here we have the artist. And he'll be facing Román González, better known as Chocolatito, 160 centimeters tall with a reach of 163.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
First up, the artist from the Philippines. And he'll be facing Román González. Chocolatito making his way to the ring.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
And with that, let's go into the ring and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the Philippines, wearing the orange trunks trimmed with orange, the artist. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Managua, Nicaragua, here is a legendary 4-division champion of the world, introducing Román Chocolatito González.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This place is like a coliseum. When it's packed out, the fans are there. You can hear their punches, you can smell the sweat. The heat is second to none.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. So here we go, should be a good one. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. Did you see that? They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Punch, counter punch. Throws the jab and doesn't score. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Set him up and he'll take him out. Look, he's ready to go.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Don't worry.
Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish.
He's set. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't.
That right hand's beautiful.
On to the second round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. They both want the knockout. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't find a home with that jab. That counter shot lands. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing judging could be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Good work. Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't
Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they... Did you see that? Oh, Román González is hurt. And down goes Chocolatito. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
That hook was off target. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You're starting to...
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused. Don't let him...
There's the bell for round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Punches coming from every angle. So much for boxing. This is a fight. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fight.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Chocolatito just got rocked. How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
You let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Get him.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot.
You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much...
Here's the bell to start round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That jab doesn't score. Missing with the hook. Nice counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
No rest for the weary. The straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Fight that round. That's his round.
Figure you out. Good work. Keep going. You were thinking.
Job. Get back out there and win the round.
Here we go in the 6th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? But hold it right there! And now going for the finish. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good counter punching. These two fighters are made for one another. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. They miss with the jab. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Coasted for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a
Taps will appear. Good work there. The jabs are working nice.
confidence away. Go out.
Here comes round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Beautiful counter shot. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he just misses with that jab. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
Body shots in there.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything.
Yeah. Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there.
And we enter the 8th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab doesn't find a home. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Straight right just misses. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Good counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Great round. Now relax. Don't be looking that.
Switch on. Get your boxing back together. Get your mind back.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely.
And we enter the ninth. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he scores with the counter. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
He just got caught, and he's going in to close the show. Can he do it? Oh, Román González is hurt. It appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. Did you see that? Chocolatito just got rocked. And right back into the fray. I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, Román González is hurt. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Okay, now you're switching off. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over.
Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything.
It's round 10. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He threw the hook, didn't land. No rest for the weary. Catch and shoot. This fight has a real good flow to it. A perfect counter lands. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus.
You got to do. Good work. Just the same again. Don't change.
This is the 11th we've entered the championship rounds. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Chocolatito just got... And down goes Chocolatito. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh, Román González is hurt. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Great round.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths.
That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there.
You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get...
There's the bell for round 12. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That uppercut misses. Let's see if they go to the body. Chocolatito just got rocked. How did they not? Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could change everything in this battle. You know the scorecards are going to be all... Oh, did you see that? Oh, Román González is hurt. And down goes Chocolatito. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Need to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.